Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope everyone is well. Welcome to the stream. I see we have Marie Claude. Welcome, hello, how are you this morning? Or likely afternoon or evening in your part of the world? Scorpion. Hello, my friend. Nice to see you here this morning. Hope you're doing well. Just starting off here with a couple of new channel members. Andre Seabrooks and Grizzly Games have joined the channel over the last 7 days, so a few more workers to join the crew we already have. So we're starting to get a big work team going in here, which is good. Getting towards the end of planting. We've only got the one field left to plant today, but we've got to go get some logs cleared off that first. So that's going to be our first task, is getting the last of a few logs. I can hear John around somewhere too. Where is he? Not sure. Funnily enough, the dog goes upstairs. When I was playing around yesterday, he gets stuck upstairs sometimes. Jensen, how are you? Good morning. Or afternoon or evening, as the case may be. It's great to be able to connect with you all around the world. I don't know where he's gone. I could hear the dog. You know, there's a time comes when I'm at work on a Monday morning and you guys are still enjoying a Sunday afternoon. Oh, I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. There's John. Right. First task though, we'll get the wheel loaders still over there, ready to log. Put the logs up. So we'll jump in the truck and run over. I've got a new livestock trailer as well. Got the 82 Studios livestock trailer, so we'll run down to the livestock yard at some point and we'll get some pigs. Still trying to decide, and I might get your opinions on what we do for feed, whether we buy some pig feed. I do have the White Hitman's pallets in, so we could buy some pig feed, or we could, through this, we can buy in our product here individually. We could use the feed mixer and do it that way. So we'll figure out the best way anyhow to at least get some pigs started. Obviously we have crops planted, so we can do that all ourselves. The other new addition you would have seen on the thumbnail, we have the new planter on demo, custom modding one. I haven't used it yet. I know it shouldn't be behind a green tractor, but we've only got the one paddock to plant, so we've just picked it up on a lease just to demo it out, see how it goes, and yeah, may look at using it again in the future. But anyhow, let's go and jump in the truck. Right. I'm not sure if we're going to get all these logs in one go. Still quite a few over here, plus there's a few over there I need to get on the chipper. So we'll need to get some wood chips done just to get that all out of the way. But I really do want to get this all cleaned up. I know not everyone's a fan of watching logging. Hopefully you can bear with me. Hello Tim, how are you? I am well, thank you. Thanks for asking. Nice to see you here. Hope all is going well in your neck of the woods. Been a bit of a crazy week for the channel. Added over, well over 500 subs in the last week. Probably closer to 600 or 700. So there seemed to be a lot of people enjoyed the West Australia video, particularly the harvesting one, the first one I started with. So it's great to welcome all those new people. So if anyone who has recently joined the channel is in chat, it's great to have you here. Thank you for your support. And just, yeah, really excited to make some more content on that map. I was having a bit of a planning session on it earlier, just to make sure what I want to do I can do. Mainly around how auto drive and horseplay was going to play together on another field with some different machinery. So, but I've been blown away by the support and everything I've had over the past week. It was made all the bit harder by actually being out of town on a school camp with one of my children. So we were in the middle of nowhere, very limited cell phone coverage, and sort of trying to keep up with what was going on, all the comments and everything like that. But anyhow, we're back to it now. Yeah, it's nuts. Scorpion, almost 2.5k. I was only saying, I think last live stream I'd do a face reveal if I got to 2k by our 1 year anniversary, which is still 2 or 3 weeks away, so not going to be able to avoid that now. So you'll all get to see my ugly mug once I figure out what I'm going to do for a camera. That's the next little challenge. Ah, stay there. Bother. Just. There we go. That'll get it. And we'll just tidy this other one up the top here too. I say I do like this wheel loader. It's not one I've used before, but it's got a nice little sort of futuristic bit of style to it. Alright, there we go. My man Yako, how are you? Welcome, buddy. Nice to see you. Hope you are well. It's I actually tried something different with the stream this morning. Instead of doing the whole scheduled stream 6 hours ago, I just left it sort of to the last minute. Not sure what the best way to do it would be, actually. But I'm going to see if that got any more people involved. Not trying to do all of those at once. I don't give anything away, Scorpion, but I have had similar thought. We will see. Thanks, Yako. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a crazy few days with being away on a school camp with my boy and just catching up on work and things. So I did see your comment on Instagram. So thank you. It's been pretty hard work actually, keeping up with all the comments, all the video comments, all the congratulations and things like that. I'm well. I am doing very well. Really keen to get all these logs out of the way so we can get onto some farming and getting the planting finished. It seems like it's taken a wee while. It hasn't taken too long. What are we, only on our sixth stream? So We've got quite a bit done in that time with some of the other bits and pieces, getting the sawmill up and running. Oh, see, we're going to lose that log. If we can just let him out and see if I can keep the rest or not. Gonna make a mess now. I think a task like this actually makes it hard to chat to you guys. Too busy concentrating on that. Barrick. Hello my man, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hello Sam, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good afternoon or evening wherever you're joining us from. And who else was that popped up? Trey. G'day bud, how are you? Nice to have you here. Hope you are doing well. Been saying to everyone else, it's been a nuts few days for the channel. Just really blown away by all the support, new subscribers, the popularity of the Western Australia harvest video. So certainly be looking forward to getting some more of that out for you guys. Alright. Oh my goodness. Not having much luck with this morning. Oh. Oh, and another one bites the dust. Now if this was if I was recording this as a video, you wouldn't see all these. I'd be editing that little bit out and the trailer would be miraculously filled. For anyone who thinks I do a great job with logging, I know a few of you have commented about before, this is the other side of it all. Oh, into the weekend, Sam. Fantastic. Zany, one of our Discord members. Hello, how are you, mate? Hope you are well. Nice to have you join us. My Lois. Sorry, my friend, I missed you joining in there. How are you? Nice to have you here on the stream. Thanks for joining us. Haha, I do need to invite you, Seb. He's got the dual joystick set up that he seems to be very efficient logging with. I was going to try and be very efficient logging and get all of these on in one load, but that's certainly not going to happen now. Yeah, I'm just really keen to get all of this on so we get to ploughing this field up and get it planted. Brayden, g'day mate, how are you mate? Nice to see you. Lots of our supporters joining. Brayden, I think I said last week, we were chatting in a chat, just in video comments. Been with us for a long time and always takes the time to comment on videos. So thank you Brayden, it's great to have your support. I'm pleased you're able to tune into the live today. Right, let's get this all tidied up. Go over there, you go. Rest it up on that. Right. Oh, I thought I was going to keep that there. There we go. Hey Thomas, how are you mate? Yeah, logging can be tough. I actually normally enjoy it. Perhaps I haven't had enough sleep to be able to do this morning. I want to concentrate on doing it, but I want to be able to chat to you guys as well. We'll get these loaded up, we'll get them run down. So the reason I want to get this done is I've cleared this bit of land. I want to plough it up and make this field a bit bigger. It's our last field to get planted, so kind of something I need to do. Maybe I should have done it, a lot of it off stream, so you guys didn't have to suffer through. Samuel Gamer, hello. Nice to have you here, welcome. And Nicola Robertson. Hello Nicola, hope you are having a good day. Nice to have you join us. I'm doing well, Braden. Doing really well, thank you. So looking forward to a chilled weekend. Always a nice start. I enjoy starting off having in the stream with you guys on what is my Saturday morning, your Friday for a lot of you. Nice way to start the day. Alright, what have we got here? Not much. The other thing we realised last time, we were actually full up in the production. Couldn't even take any more log. So we're just going to have to take these down to the sawmill and get them all stockpiled. Grizzly, how are you, buddy? You missed the introduction. You'll have your own character in game now, your own contractor. Hope you're doing good, mate. Hope you are having a good, what are we, evening for you? Evening in the UK? Alright, I'm not going to tempt fate with that. Let's get these strapped on. Couple strapped at each end. And we'll get this down to sawmill. What map is this, Nicola? This is Red Dirt County, so it's a 4x map. Done by TNT Modding, so of Eureka Creek, Eureka Farm. I've called it Eureka Creek so many times. Eureka Farms, and what was the other one he did? Someone will let me know. Oh, we'll go over and get you to do some work, Grizz. I'll put you to task. See how well you go. Haha, yeah, you'll have to go back and have a look. You have to let me know if you want to change your top or wear a hat or anything like that. Even let me know if I got your hair cut right. Yeah, I thought about getting that auto load trailer Scorpion once we'd done a bit just to speed things up a little bit, but we'll just keep trucking. Alright, so there's those couple of logs we dropped off last time. Just quickly have a look. It's at full capacity, 200,000. We're just going to have to unload these somehow. So fortunately, I've got the tipping trailer. Simon, hello, how are you? When is the Australian map? So I am working on a new video on Harvest for that. Oh, I picked the wrong side. I thought it tipped the other way. That's alright, we'll just have to bring the wheel loader down here later, and when it's time to put some more on the plant, let's get those off there. Yeah, so I'm working on another video for that. I'm going to use auto drive a little bit more on the combine unload. So just making sure I could get that to work properly and work away I was happy with, and we could then get another video out on it. So keep an eye out for that. They take quite a while to record, just because of the size of the field and the amount that goes on. You know, we only got the headland taken off in that last one, and I'm working in another field at the same time now, so we'll yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, but it'll certainly be in the next few days. Juan Cruz, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you are doing well. No worries, Simon. Pleased to hear you enjoyed it, and obviously you're, I'm going to make an assumption you're one of a new subscriber to the channel, so thank you very much for joining us. It's certainly been a bit of a hit, that map. Rusty Money coming in with the big thumbs up. How are you, sir? Nice to have you here. Thank you very, very much for liking the video. Right. So we don't have too many more. Let's just get these loaded as quick as we can. Then, seeing Grizz is here, we'll go and get him doing some work. It's about had enough of Nebraska Scorpion. What are you thinking of doing next? Where's your where are you heading next? I see West Texas has had a bit of an update. I know you played a bit on that. Saw on Mod Network yesterday, Great Lebowski had posted an update to that. So just again, if anyone watching is a new subscriber, we've had a huge number of those over the last few days, last week or so. Great to have you here. Thank you for joining, and thank you for your support. It's quite humbling to see how much the channel's growing, and that in the last few days. So just love making content you guys all enjoy. Alright, not too many to go. It's all those little logs that we cut in the first episode down the end there. I'm going to throw those through the wood chipper. We'll see. I might just push them out of the way for now, or I might chip them. We'll see how there we go. No worries, Thomas. Auto drive, like honestly, from what I've played with auto drive, particularly for auger wagons or grain carts, the pathfinding in the field just seems a little bit more polished than Courseplay. Obviously, I've got Courseplay to work, so no problems getting it to work for me. I know others have had a few issues, but yeah, the auto drive just seems to be almost simplified. I think Courseplay might overdo it with some of the options for, you know, drive on, onload, offload percentages, which yeah, just might complicate it a little bit for people. I think auto drive just really just simplifies it. Get all of this in one go? Probably not. Let's try. But I'm pleased it's obviously helped a lot of people. Certainly worth checking out what the Farm Sim guy's done. He did a great tutorial on grain cart unloading the other day. And Kedrick Farms has done a great video using it for forage harvesters, which was pretty cool. So some good content out there at the moment, giving you advice, and so auto drive seems to be the mod of the month at the moment with a lot of people, which is funny because it's certainly been around for a long time. It's not like it's a new mod, but right, I'm not being very neat with this, but I know we don't need to get everything in. There you go. Hi Try5, how are you? Nice to see you here. Which mod are you talking about, Nicola? Is there one in particular you're wanting to know a bit more about? If I can't help, I'm sure someone in chat will be able to. Some very educated gamers in here. Marcus, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon or evening wherever you are, unless you happen to be from my neck of the woods and then it's very early in the morning. Just get this spider cat out of the way. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to have a look. Rusty, I had not seen that, but wow, I'll have to check out where that was. That's I love it. Love to hear that. It's always nice to hear when you've had a shout out on one of the established channels. Oh, yeah, found some guy. Some guy did put a post on YouTube on his community post, which I am forever grateful for, and certainly grateful for all the support he has given me. It's been, I think I replied in the comment, it's been fun sort of to grow our channels at the same time. Certainly his took off a lot more than mine did, but we've got there. We wouldn't say we're catching up, but yeah, it's just been great to be able to grow things in a different way, sort of complement each other in some respects. Old John Deere tractors. Ooh, oops, we're gonna hit that. I guess the first thing is to find them. Facebook seems to be a good source. Things like tie-dye and modding and old school farming, and a huge number of groups out there which do mods of that sort. Expendables modding, although they do more vehicles or trucks and things like that, but often people will put links to mods in there. It's just literally just a case of finding them, and then if you're needing help on how to install a third-party mod, again, Mr. FarmSim guy has done a great tutorial on that. So go have a look at his page, his get off there. Yeah, go check out his tutorial section. He's got a playlist for tutorials. So go have a look at that, and that'll show you how to install it. Basically, it's just a case of finding your mod folder. I can't remember where it is by default because I've moved mine, but yeah, go find your mod folder and then you can put it in there. Right, I think that's all our logs. Hello from Odessa. Where is Odessa? I'm looking at your name, which I am not even going to try and pronounce, but I'm assuming we're potentially in Russia or somewhere like that. Anyhow, welcome. Thank you for joining. Great to have you here. Nice to see some a lot of new faces in stream this morning. Very cool. Alright, get this one log off. Alright, there we go. Thanks, man. Yeah, they were a lot of fun to make, the top mob ones. I didn't do one last month. But in the last couple of months, I've actually found it quite hard to pick some no real top mods that I'd like to feature. And it took a lot of time to do, so I'd sort of having to focus my priorities elsewhere than those. But good fun. And survival challenge, I've been interested in tackling a survival challenge. I've just been trying to figure out how to do it, dare I say, differently, but uniquely to how others might be doing it. Because certainly there's a lot of those have been being done, particularly if you're on no man's land or something like that. So I've been looking at trying to just come up with a different way to do it. We talked about it a little bit on stream last time, and the guys came up with some ideas. So we'll take a look at that. Right, let's go get these down to the shop, or down to the sawmill. Then we'll come back and try and get those last few bits chipped and out of the way too. I don't know if anyone's seen, if you're interested in joining the Discord server, chatting to us more there. Got a tight bunch of people in there at the moment, closing in on 100 members, getting closer. Just if you type !! Discord in chat, you'll bring up a link to join that. We do once a week, we have a multiplayer session, so 24 hours from now we'll be online. We're playing on Stone Valley tomorrow. We're going to get some soybeans harvested, so we've got 10 slots in there. We've had sort of 7 or 8 people each time. So yeah, if you're interested, jump in. Try to keep the number of mods to a minimum as well, just so you know people aren't joining if they're wanting to join at the last stage. Alright, we'll tip this back on the pile, back the other way. Let's go see if that works. Yeah, one. Always one. And now it's going to get caught under others. Yeah. Alright. We'll try and extract ourselves out of there. There's one more. You're going with your log. Here we go. Right. What was the name of that one, Scorpion? I must say, most ones with trees at the moment I've just been glossing over a little bit. I was actually looking at the Lucas Island, the one that Kaz64 did. Cool, man. I'll have a look, Rusty. I would be keen to check that out, even just to see what others are doing. Hello, Scott. Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you? Nice to see you join in again. Scott is one of our fantastic channel members, and you'll find him here doing some work when I put him to task. We'll just swing around and park up here. Right. Where is he? Oh, there's Scott. Morning, Scott. And I know Grizz isn't here at the moment, but there's Grizz. When he gets back, we'll get him doing something. Right. Back over and try and get these last bits and pieces out of there. He's certainly, Kaz has certainly stepped it up with the with his maps. No, I guess going for console on that. I'll be perfectly honest, I wasn't a fan of Wild West when I've played on it. But that was just my, obviously my own personal impression of it. Just, yeah, didn't resonate with me for some reason. I was playing it on a multiplayer server though, so may have been sort of issues with that which made it not as enjoyable. Troy, Montana. Alright, I'll have a look at it. We're in the right way. No, I knew that was going to happen. Now you can see the attachment points there, dude. Oh, no worries, Scott. I know if you were able to, you'd be there, but certainly family comes first. Alright, let's get down and get these bits and pieces chipped. Field 17 would be one of the most notorious fields in Farm Sim, I reckon. If you ever say Field 17, everyone knows what you're talking about. But like, I guess Field 21 on Flint Hills. Alright, how are we going to do this? Spin that around that way. It's out of the way there. Alright. Yeah, that was the biggest thing I had, was the lag. And some of it would have been down to the multiplayer, I know that. But did still make it a bit of a challenge. Right, let's see if we can go dump these on top of the conveyor. There we go. I'll get this done as quick as I can. Alright, while that's doing that, we'll go back over and grab the truck. Let's get Scott to do some work. Let's go, Scott. Biggest issue we had with Wild West was being multiplayer. If anyone did any bailing, it made the lag terrible. Alright. Mark you there. Quite keen to use that wood chipper as well. We've got it set up over there. Had a little, oops, had a little demo with it. I haven't used it yet. That's it. Yeah, seeing you can't do the multiplayer tomorrow, Scott, we'll get you out driving a truck today. Okay, I'll go in there. Alright, so it's not going to take too long to get these done. And then we can get into getting this ploughed and planted. That case out. Quite keen to try it out. I've had a few bit of feedback that it's quite heavy. I'm hoping the 8R's heavy enough to pull it. Don't know whether it's a bug or something in it that's causing an issue, or whether it's just the way they've designed it and how they wanted it to perform. Alright. Picked up. Let's get that down a bit further. What capacity this wood chipper has in it. Taking a lot at the moment. I reckon the rest of those I'll be able to pick up by hand. So let's just get this one here on. A bit bigger. Oopsie. I'm not going to keep that, am I? What might be able to do now? No. Too much speed, Argsy. Too much speed. Right. So we're run around. All this logging, I feel like I am playing a survival game. Yeah. Oh, I didn't throw very far. Right. One more over here somewhere, I think. Where is it? There it is. Done. Push that one on. Perfect. Let's just have a quick drive around. I think that's everything. Right. Let's have a look at this wood chipper. So this one came in the recent Black Sheep Modding lever pack, but basically is exactly the same as what's on the front of the T-Rex. And it chews through stumps incredibly quickly. We can just run down here. Oops, missed it. But for a fraction of the price of the Hulk big T-Rex and able to do it at a much better speed, this thing is fantastic. Look at it. What tractors have I got? Oh, we'll go over and have a look in a minute. So Nicola, if you'd like. I'll give you a clue though, at the moment they are all green. We've got the little 6R over there that you can see. That is a that's just a yard tractor. It's for running around the yard and doing some little tasks. Front loader on it and just dragging equipment around the yard if I need to. We'll go over and have a look. I'll show you what else we've got. Then here's an 8R, an 840R, so duals front and rear. That's the planter I was talking about earlier that we're going to try out in that field. Then in here is the rest of the fleet. Got a couple of S790s there, the logo on the side. Got a dirty 9R, don't let farm some guys see that, I will not hear the end of that. A very dirty 9R there. We've got the Terrogator for spreading lime and fertiliser, solid fertiliser if we need to. And then the Patriot sprayer for herbicide and liquid fert. And just a second identical 8R. That is pretty much our fleet at the moment. Now, I don't need to run over. Get you there, we'll tab back and get these finished. Certainly seems to be a popular brand. I grew up driving John Deere's, so I have a certain affection for them. That's what my father had on the farm, or still has on the farm. Along with a couple of old Fords as well. Hello Martin, how are you? Nice to see you here. Great to have you as a new sub. Seems a lot of people have found me through the Western Australian Harvest video. So yeah, great to have you here. Thanks for joining. That was a fun video to make, and I'm certainly working on getting some more content done on that. I didn't expect it to be quite as popular as it has, so I wasn't get up to get another one done as quickly as I need to, but certainly keep an eye out in the next wee while. We will get that done. But anyhow, that's all our wood chipping done. Oh, sorry, stump grinding done. I'll just run back over here. Yeah, I've been blown away by the support and subscribers and everything that have come out of that video. It's just been fantastic. I really do appreciate you all taking the time to watch it, and if you enjoyed it, to subscribe. So thank you. Alright, and the other thing I've got here is this bucket, which has about an 8,000 litre capacity, and that was so we could get these wood chips picked up quicker. Yes, we had a great old 4610 Ford. So all two-wheel drive. Still got a front loader on it, so we've done a bit of work around our section. Got that and had a play with it. It's good fun. Alright, just these wood chips to go. Get that offloading. Unfortunately, yeah, we can't get it to spit it into the spit it direct into the truck, unfortunately, so we've just had to do it this way. Anyhow, that's alright. Look at that, that's good. It puts it straight into there. Perfect. It's interesting it'll do that, but it won't go into the truck. Anyhow. Still makes it a bit easier. Can you join on PC? This is a single player game I'm playing at the moment, Nicola. But if you're interested, type in !Discord and you'll get a link to our Discord server. And tomorrow we're doing a soybean harvest on Stone Valley, which I do with anyone who's interested. Well, they often all end up being channel subscribers because that's how you found out about my Discord. But anyone on Discord who wants to play, we can do that. All the details on the map and mods and everything like that we post up in there. Password in for what the server password is. But if you're asking about the people I've got in here, this is using the contractor mod. So instead of tabbing between vehicles, I tab between people. And all of these names are people who've joined the channel and become channel members. So just one of the perks of being a member is we get them involved in the game through that way. Alright, so we're just about finished here. So welcome to anyone who is just tuning in to the stream. So we've just finished clearing up this area. Pretty much finished on our logging for what we need to do for a long time. We've got a lot of logs down at the sawmill, and we're going to have a few wood chips down there soon. So that'll keep the sawmill going with carton and pallet production, which is what we need for all our factories that we have running on this map, or are going to get running on this map. Very soon I'll get out and get this bit ploughed up and get it planted. Channel member puppets. Guess that's a good way to describe them. I just thought it was a cool way to include anyone who wanted to be a channel member in the play. So, worked out quite well. Although, I'm not sure how many I can have. I think I'm getting towards the limit of how many contractors I can have in the game. How much more is this truck going to take? Still going. Is that it? There we go. Peyton, good morning, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Early morning for me, but often afternoon and evening for others. Oh, if that's perfect timing. Is that empty? It is empty. That timing is perfect. Got a almost full bucket, 50%. Got a full truck. Who's in the truck? Fusion. Where are you? Here we go. Full truck. This is one of the things that is a tad annoying with Farm Sim, is if you were doing this in real life, you'd probably try and squeeze that extra half a bucket load in there, but we can't do that. Anyhow, let's go down to the sawmill and get this sold. Oh, morning. Whereabouts are you, Peyton? You're either a Friday morning, so a long way behind me, or a Saturday morning and in my neck of the woods. Yeah, I don't know what the limitations on how many contractors I can have, Scorpion. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, Western Canada, right. So Friday morning for you. But speaking of people in my time zone, Anzac. Good morning, mate. How are you? Great to see you, my friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, indeed. How are you, Fusion? Nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining. Another one of our faithful contractors. Oh, and I'm full up here too. Look at that. So our production here, so you can see we're just about out of, well, not out of water, we're only 2/3 full on water, but trees and wood chips, chock-a-block. And our outputs are all flowing along. Love this animation. Got our lumberjack there, but look at this. The log goes on. Goes through the bandsaw. Comes out on the other end. Gets flipped over onto the pallet. So good. So good. Alright. Oh, we'll head back. We'll leave this in here. We'll get that last little bit out of the bucket. And we'll get that emptied out later on. Hello, Paul. Paul Sames, how are you? Nice to see you. Friday afternoon, so you're on the countdown to the weekend. Well, I can tell you, the weekend has started wonderfully for me. Always nice to get up and have a chat to you guys. You might be late to the chat shift, but I've certainly had you working out here already, Fusion, so... So don't you worry about that. I will keep you busy. Right. Where's... See, there you are. Standing out in the field doing nothing. Alright. Get this kit all out of the way so we can get that field plowed up. No worries, Peyton. You're going to enjoy your lunch. Alright, throw this up in here. Alright, beautiful. Alright, so we'll just park this here for now. Now, I'm just going to remind myself, I'm pretty sure you got a leased items. A few of these things are leased, so we're not going to need them for a while. So instead of driving them all over here, we'll just send them back to the shop. Okay, and that. Need the trailer. That. And return that. And that should just leave us the 6R over there. Yep. Good dad joke, Scorp. There's something about scarecrows or something, isn't there? Right. There we go. So that's going to add quite a bit to that field. So make it just that little bit bigger. I'll back this into the scanner because I will need that to scan that piece of field once we've ploughed it up. Right. Go do some ploughing, Fusion. It is a skill. Dad jokes are certainly a skill. Right. So I'll go down and start on the other end because I want to get a straight line going along there. I think I might actually plough up in between these fields. I've already planted sugar beet in there. I was going to plant sugar beet on this side. And we're still on the same day it was planted, so it hasn't germinated yet. So we'll get this ploughed up and make it into one large field. See how close I can get to the edge. Oop. Alright, get back up into the right spot. Go. Grandpas are always funny though. My kids would say the same thing. They'd say I'm a cringy and Pop is funny. Right, where are we? We're at 273. We'll just get the right angle, 270. There we go. Alright. Oh, I haven't got create fields turned on. Thought I did. Here we go. Alright, so I'm just using the angle on the GPS on the bottom right side there. You can see it's on 270 degrees. That should be making a nice straight line. I could have done it with GPS, but I think I can manually drive that. Make it reasonably straight. Doesn't look too bad to me. We'll just have to decide where we stop up the end here. Probably actually plough past a little bit, and just as long as there's enough gap between the fields. Stop there. I think it's grandparents' prerogative to have a bit of fun with grandkids. Bit of a laugh, tease them. Oh, I went too far. Right, we'll fix that. Right, we'll drive at 0 this way. I get it right on 0. There we go. Nailed it. Funny, it's jumping between 0 and 360. Interesting. And I should just be able to sneak the tractor past. I can stop the plough in the right spot. There we go. Perfect. Love it when a plan works. Oh, it's going to add a decent amount to this field. If you look at it on here and we look at the ploughed state, it's not a bad bit of an addition. We'll just rip this right through here. Not quite going to get that in one run, am I? Even if I was in the right position to start with. Mr. Crunch. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. Another one of our new subscribers. It was great chatting to you on the in the comments there. On the West Australia video. I was trying to figure out your name. I'm couldn't really LXIX. I was trying to remember what the Roman numerals were for that. Was either, yeah. $50 and 10 and 9. So I think if you do the maths, we'll see where you were heading with that one. For some reason I was thinking L was 1,000. Class plow use field creation. Interesting. I often use the Lizard 6-meter one. Right, drop that there. Oh, yeah. The smaller subsoilers, like the 4-meter ones. It's not another 3-meter cultivator, is it, Scott? Alright, I'm just going to squeeze this edge off a little bit more. Too worried about the step in the field. But don't need that big a grass area along the side. Alright, there we go. Get that angle running at 270 again. Alright, last little piece. Alright, I'm just trying to think where I could put a power wash so I don't get given any grief around having a dirty equipment. I wonder whether we put it in, tuck it in here next to the water tank. Do. I need to keep my reputation of having clean equipment up. There's been some good banter about that. That looks good. Let's give the tractor a wash off too. Done. Put this away now. It's nicely in the end of the shed. Done. Right. Slot this back in around the corner. Try and keep the shed nice and neat. There we go. Alright, if Grizz was back, I'd get him to do the planting. But, I haven't seen him in chat. We'll keep Fusion going. Some fertilizer in here. Is that? Oh. Is it not? Hang on. Have I not got this with fertilizer, or does it not do fertilizer? Interesting, it doesn't look like it does. Where is it? Here it is. It does have fertilizer there. Did I not get the right attachments on it? No, I got bulk fill and liquid fertilizer. That's the setup I had. Let's see if I need to open something. Ah, there we go. That's it. I had to put the ladder down. Open the cover. Let's get the seed in here. These bins are a little bit low. Alright, there we go. Those folded up, see the little ladder on the back? Folds up as well. Blown away when I read that this was only 15 slots on console. This planter. The amount of detail in it. And when you look at it, it's hard to see anywhere that they've skimped on polys or anything like that. The shapes on those tanks are not all jagged or anything like that. The detail down here in the back and the rows and everything. Right, let's get it unfolded. See how this goes. Pretty cool. Alright, got sugar beet selected. Look at the sound of it. Turn that off. Listen to it start up again. That sounds pretty cool. Pretty cool how it's uses the 3-point link to raise and lower as well. I was reading on their page that you need to do it in the right order, so unfold it before you lower it. Right, I'll just get some GPS, try and get a GPS track set up here. That work? There we go. Yeah, it sounds fantastic, eh, Scorpion? Just makes it unique from other planters. This is the 16 row version, so I think they're working on a 12 and a 24. Cool animation with the dust too. Particle effect they've got going on the back there. Now it doesn't seem too heavy at all. I haven't got any weights on the... Oh, there's a little bit of weight on the front of the tractor there, isn't there? But not a huge weight block. You set your alarm for 6 AM, and you get up and stream. That is how you get the early riser to work. But see, you're a pro at it, Fusion. You're driving this tractor and running this planter well, so you'll be able to answer everyone's questions on it. Let's see if we can look at some of these animations on here. The way the openers on the front of the seed unit are flicking the dirt. Pretty cool. All the hoses flexing. Pay attention here, we're going to run into our soybean field. Even works on a green tractor. So I think we might be using this on another series in the next few days. Do you know what I haven't done? Oh, rookie mistake. I haven't scanned this. I was so excited to get into the planting. I haven't done the precision farming scan on it. If I can do it now that we've started planting, let's go and have a quick look. We'll just leave Fusion there and we'll get Drummer can go and have a look at this. So excited to get into the planter. this working or not? Doesn't work once it's planted? Oh no, I had to... I'm sure I had this working last time on the back. Maybe I have to have it on the front. A bit silly if you had to use it on the front of the tractor. It doesn't work on the back. Now, oh, there we go, it's working now. It only works when it's going in the forwards direction. Seems a bit silly, but anyhow. Oops. Or I get everything. Oh, excuse me. I'm not surprised you're looking forward to the larger Plantis Fusion. You'll be looking forward to that 120 when it comes out, won't you? You're getting that set up with one of your faster tractors and modding some XMLs to make it run faster, will you? A resident fast farmer. And a few weeds coming up over there in the soybeans already. Oh, I'm not going to complain, it means I get to use the Patriot. 38 kilometers per hour. I did see that. The Canadian flagged 120. I've used that on a, again on a multiplayer server I was playing on last year. Not modded to 38 kilometers per hour, mind you. Right, there we go. Let's just have a quick look at precision farming. We got everything picked up. Like it. Go. So our pH isn't actually too bad on that. I might just carry on planting, not worry about liming that a little bit. It's not, when you look at the middle, it's a little bit behind. But we'll correct that after harvest, I think. We'll just carry on planting. Although I do have some lime in the Terrogator. Oops. Too busy looking at my frame rates. Then I've noticed with all the workers, you guys seem to chew at my frames. There we go. Alright, let's get back over here. Other question I have I got auto Deactivate automatic application rate. It's fine then, it's doing that automatically. I wanted to check. However, I have not set my width up properly, have I? Guarantee, that's the one thing I always forget when I set up GPS. Come back to about here. Sounds great, doesn't it, Scott? Just, we were listening to it on startup before. Just looking at, like, you know, all the animations on it. The row openers, the dust and everything on the back, the way the row units all move individually. You know, I'm bouncing around there. The hose is flexing. Don't know how they do it, but these guys have certainly got the got some skills when it comes to modelling. And if you're a console player, 15 slots. 15 slots for something this detailed is amazing. What do you mean by save the implements, Scorpion? Do you mean save paths, like save the track name? Doesn't seed in liquid fert and reference 38. Look at all those row openers on the front. Yeah. I did not know that. Where do you save that? If I'm hard being behind. I'm assuming you're talking about in here. If I save that as this track for the planter, it would save it, but does that work? Oops. Does that work every time I load it back in? So I'd load that track with that implement. So if I save this as, say, 2150 and loaded that track, would I then have to create a new AB line each time? But it would remember the width? Like, I know it's got the auto width, and if I was running some dashboard I'd be able to press that and have it. I just always forget to do it, that's all. Type a name and hit the plus sign here. You're just doing that to save the width of the implement rather than actually save the AB line or track. So you can use that on any field. So like this field I'm going this way on, but field 8 I'd go up and down, and you'd still have to load it though, wouldn't you, each time? So if you jumped into the DB60 for example, I'd still have to go back and... Does it remember what you've got? Always learning. Always learning. There's some very clever people out there, Scorpion being one of them. Oh, right. Oh, by direction you mean 90? Because I know you can rotate 90. I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut to do that too. I'll have to have a bit more of a play around anyhow. Yeah, cool. I'll have to give that a whirl. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's not too big that it gets through everything really quickly, but big enough that you make some real progress across the field. It's cool. Track width and start. Track width and start point. Cool. To be honest, I've hardly used GPS. It's I've just started using it in here and a few other maps, but yeah, it's when I first started using GPS, I just set it up on an angle, so 90 or 180 or whatever, 270. I can never remember the shortcuts to do the A-B line, Alt-E or whatever it is that I use now, Alt-E. Used to sit there with the mini-map or looking at how it lined up. Hi there Donald, how are you? Nice to see you in here. I think that's the first time I've seen your name pop up. So you set up north-south track and east-west track and then just load the relevant track for the field and hit auto width. Yeah, it's cool. There's so many different ways people do it. It's quite cool. It is quite enjoyable, yeah. Courseplay has been one I've used heaps for fieldwork and combines. Hadn't used it much for grain, and it would be interesting actually because I've discovered on No Creek Farms that when I was trying to use the gravity wagons, because they're a trailer, not a grain cart or auger wagon, it wouldn't work for offloading a combine. It just wouldn't detect the combine for whatever reason. So I'll be keen to try out that with auto drive, particularly with some of the big fields that are coming up. Kano, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you. Right at this moment we are playing on Red Dirt County. This is it's a 4x map by TNT Modding of Eureka Farms. Get it right this time. Eureka Farms fame, and I can never remember the other one. No one corrected me earlier. No one reminded me what it was. But yeah, TNT Modding has made this. So it's got lots of production stuff on it, but like West Texas or to some extent Yukon River Valley, lots of different things. So there's the global companies. So we've got the carton factory up and running. You'll see if we look in here, we're fully up. Well, we're actually getting almost full of cartons there and boards. We've got all that up and running. We've got all our product in there. And the other one we started last week, we'll need to go down and check on soon. It's the salt. So we got some water and pellets in there because we obviously had plenty of pellets, and we've got the salt up and running. But the plan is to try and tackle a lot of these: flour, meat, get the dairy, even into the clothing factory and cookies. So it's pretty cool. But with this last little pass, in 3, 2, 1, that's planting done. So if we have a look here, everything's planted. Get this folded up again. Probably shouldn't do it while we're doing 20 miles per hour across the field. End row. I noticed this end row actually was glitching out in the shed earlier too. Look at that. Would have been so easy for them just to animate those all in one, just to get them all to fold up, but it does it all individually. We haven't used the blars for the silo yet, Kano. I can't even remember if we've got them installed. We must have them installed. I haven't actually looked. Alright, so now we've finished with this. I might just... Where are we going to unload it? I'm going to unload it somewhere out of the way, because it's leased. We'll just get rid of the product that's in it. Pull up here in front of the truck and do it. Oh, it's great to have you here, Donald. Thanks for joining. Lots of people, I was talking about it earlier. Where are we? That button there. There we go, empty. The 16 times the videos on Western Australia is just blown up. It's been amazing. I'm just so grateful for all the support and everyone who's joined the channel and subscribed and that from it. It's just, yeah, it's blown my mind to have had so many new subscribers and that over the last 7 days. It's been incredible. So thank you for joining. I'm pleased to hear you're enjoying things. Certainly got more coming up on West Australia. I was playing around last night just testing some bits and pieces with Autodrive and Courseplay and what I'm going to do next, so keep an eye out for that soon. Yeah, I agree, Scorpion. It did not seem heavy at all. It just did what it was meant to do. Didn't have any problems. I am on computer, Kano, so PC. So I certainly wouldn't be using some of these things, although I don't have too many PC only mods on here at the moment. What are you doing on the roof, dog? Although the Silverado is definitely PC only. But most of my mods are available on console. Although the Patriot Interrogator aren't. The tractors certainly are. Combines are. Planter is. That planter is. The trucks aren't. Mack trucks. There's centre pivots on those round fields. There are indeed. Go down and have a look. So, oops, I'm going to jump to that. The other thing is I had to buy all of this land. So the farm's up here, where these are the fields we're farming. But scattered around are all the factories I've had to buy. So there's the carton factory there. That's the meat plant up there, salt mine. There's a cookie plant there, or cotton, or textiles, I can't remember. Down here's a flour mill. There's a sugar plant in here, and then up here's the big dairy factory. No, sorry, up there's the big dairy factory. So I had to buy all of those to be able to use them, but I'm only farming the piece, as I said, just down here. This is our main farm. But you were asking about the pivot, so I should be able to jump into that. There you go. These are the pivots. So I think the concept is, and again I haven't tried them out, but you can bring in a trailer with fertilizer in it and it'll hook up and they'll run around and fertilize the field. So there's a few of them, obviously a rather large one down here, 240 meter pivot. It's a lot of birds. Alright, back up to the farm. Find something I can hop onto just to get there. There we go. Alright, let's just go over and show you the salt, just to see how things are going over there. A quick little drive. It's not too far away. Nice to see you back, Nicola. Thank you for coming back. Oh, herbicide. Oh, that'd be cool. It's one thing obviously talking about the next version of Farming Simulator. More things where you could irrigate with water to boost production, or have droughts or something like that. You could have a field next to each other and one that just about completely dies because of drought, and one that you irrigate and could be best yield ever. Pretty cool. Plenty of scope for that sort of thing in Farm Sim 2. Right, so here's the salt mine. So we've got our pellets here, 7,000 or so litres of pellets. And there you can see it there, the water. So when we came here this was empty. When we put water in it, it filled up. And we've got salt coming off the conveyor. Goes down there. And then here's our salt. We've almost got a full pallet. My mate, the old salty dog, just sits there and makes sure things happen. Oops, jump through the pallet. Just jump over the fence. And then the salt mine's got some equipment down in the bottom of it, just decorative stuff. Got a loader and bulldozer and excavator and things. Truck. That's pretty cool. What is my favorite brand of car truck? I don't really have a favorite as such. I quite enjoy just trying out different ones. I do like those Macs that I've got, the AR frame ones, which can take the dump bed, or it's got a log bed or a flat bed, or it can be a semi. I've got a pretty cool Kenworth on West Australia. Enjoyed playing with that, so yeah, a few different ones. Right, so what did I have on my list to do next? We've got some wood product we could go sell, but I want to get some pigs. We're at 8 o'clock my time, so we've been going for about an hour and 45 minutes. I'll probably have another half hour or so, which should be just enough time to sort some pigs out, get some pig feed sorted. In real life. Oh, put me on the spot. Being in New Zealand, we've got lots of Hiluxes. Quite like the Hilux. It's just been it's a Toyota, been a workhorse here. Learnt to drive in a Hilux. So certainly impartial to one of those. Probably, yeah, if I was going to go for a brand, if I had to buy a truck and went for a brand, I'd probably actually go for Mack. Always sort of been well, for us at least, a bit of a leader in trucking. So, right, so here's our pig enclosure. I've got the TLX animal trailer over there, so we'll go down to the animal yard, but I just wanted to get your thoughts on what we do with food. So we've got the pig food plant here, and if we go into it, I can go in and I could buy inputs. I obviously wouldn't get the whole lot, but you know, might buy 1,000 litres of each, 10,000 litres of each product. So we've got that as an option. The other option would be to go down the pellet food route. We've got premium pig food here. We could buy some pellets of that, go pick them up. Those are really our two options for pig food, until we get our own. So once we've got, you know, some cereal crops, some root crop and everything we can make our own, and that's certainly the plan. So this would just be short term until our crops are ready, which won't be too long now that we've got everything planted. I think all our fertilising's done because of precision farming. And we've got a little bit in these two fields which didn't apply automatically. That's the soybean field, so I don't think it'll take any more anyhow. So apart from having to spray all our crops and then potentially do a bit of grass work. So we've got that bit of grass there behind the shed. Oops. It was hard to get in here, it only just fitted. Yeah, apart from the grass work, we're going to be into harvest pretty quick. But we will need to, when we skip time with seasons, obviously the animals will eat the food, so we will need to make sure we've got enough. Anyhow, we'll head down to the animal dealer, and then let me know what you think we should do with the food. I think that's the dealer building down in there, so I think we hang a right, just up here before the sawmill. Right, what does this sign say? Oklahoma City Meat. Thank you to everyone who's liked the stream as well. 33 likes, so I'm quite happy with that. If you haven't, make sure you do if you've enjoyed the stream. Helps tell YouTube that people are enjoying what I'm doing and sends more viewers the way of the channel, which would be great. Alright, so there's our pickup spot on the trigger, so let's just zoom around here. So I've gone for this one, it's actually kind of an Aussie New Zealand style one. I think if I open it, got the old sliding door and double deck there. So let's see if we can get it backed up properly. Am I close? A little bit offset. That'll do. We won't be picky. Right, what pigs are we going to get? Let's just have a look here. So the Yorkshire's at 1 year. Fast growing but requires a lot of capital. Great for a starting farmer. Spotted. Flavorful meat. Well, I reckon and they're all males, so we're not going to breed off those two. So we're going for the spotted or the Yorkshire. Let's get a mix of both, I think. Can't remember how many this truck takes. Make 25 grand of those ones. Then we'll fill it up with the Yorkshires. There we go, it worked out quite well, 23 grand. That closed. Alright, there we go, let's get back to the farm. Bacon. Inclined to agree with you there, Scorpion. Nothing can't beat a nice bit of pork belly. Alright, so the other thing we'll do, we'll set up the water back at the yard. Got the animal pen extension so we can get the water pump and everything plumbed up. I think for the next stream we'll skip forward time a little bit, get into summer and get the crops growing a little bit. Maybe get to a point where we can do something with some of the grass. I do want to get some cows and chickens and that too. I want to be able to get, we'll certainly get some milk and eggs. We can use those in some of the production spots, so we'll have a think about what we do with that. If we do the grass, we might be able to use some auto drive or something for some silage. Right, where do you think we unload? That point there? Looks like a gate. No, not on a trigger yet. Oh, I think I might have to have some bacon and eggs for breakfast. It's not the animal trigger. Where is the animal trigger then? Right, completely the wrong end of the... I bet you it's this one here. There it is. Completely the wrong end. I can do 1/10 of West Australia for you, Scott. But not a complete one, that's for sure. Have you downloaded the Flint Hills one that Farm Sim Guy did the video on? Do I live on a farm in real life? I live on a small block which is next to my family's farm. But I have a office job. I'm an architect, so that is my day-to-day job at the moment. Right, did they all hop out? Let's just have a look at the seasons menu. There we go, 56 pigs. Estimated food, 62,000. So I reckon if we buy, I might go and get 10,000 litres of everything in the feed mixer as a start. Good call, Donald. I do have the TLX trailer just around the corner here. I think it is. Yeah, there it is. We've got the TLX water tanker there as well. so we'll get that out and give them some water to start with. Right. Let's go and have a look at the water pump first though. Yes, let's do that. Arrive at 6 o'clock and install in 10. Okay. Well, I think I'll take your advice, Donald, and we'll get them some water anyhow. Not something we get a lot of over here with the talking about brisket. Although there's becoming a bit of a trend, I guess, with craft, say like craft beers with sort of barbecue and that sort of thing. So you're starting to see, we'll certainly hear about a little bit more of it. Let's have a look. Is this the water trigger? No. Have the things open, do I? Alright, it's not water. It's this one here then. Not water either. How about this one on the end? No. So I do have to have it open. I didn't have to have it open on the other production plant. Gosh, all those people in there doing bad things for my frame rate. Might have to do a bit more investigation as to where the water is. Going to be in there because that was the animal trigger. Thanks, Fusion. Nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with us. Enjoy the rest of your Friday and have yourself a wonderful weekend. Well, I'm a little confused here. Can't seem to find any water. That's what I would have thought, was the water went over where you suggested in that wet area. Could be this trailer. I've had a few issues with this trailer. I wonder if it's got a side I need to be on. I just went through it both sides though, didn't I? Now, actually, I had an issue with the... No, it's got the pump cabinet on it. Well, I'm stumped. Right, we'll leave that for now, and we'll go and sort them out some food. You guys are making me hungry talking about barbecue now. Alright, so I think I'd buy 1,000 litres of everything. And the protein. Oh no, we talked about that trailer last time, Scorp, when I used it, and I thought I'd figured it out. Well, the protein's expensive, $18,000. Alright. At least we've got some sound and some activity. That's obviously going to get us some food. Archie, hello mate, welcome. Thanks for joining. Hope you are well. Having a good afternoon or evening, wherever you are joining us from. Who's in there already? Scott's in here. Right, Scott. This little bit of wood chips we'll need to get rid of. Dump it around the corner here somewhere. Here looks like a good spot. Nice of you to join, Archie. Hope you're having a good day. Managed to knock out all our planting today, so we've got all our fields planted. And we've just gone and purchased a truckload of pigs. Alright, so I wonder what the rate normally says the production rate on these somewhere, doesn't it? 20,000 litres an hour, so it shouldn't take too long to get some made. Let's just skip time a little bit, because I want to be able to get them fed. And we're getting towards the end of the day anyhow. Another Canadian. We are doing well, thank you. Yeah, we've got 10,000 litres. Looking forward to the weekend. It's Saturday morning for me, so looking forward to relaxing. In a long week. Aiden, hello. How is it going? It is going well, thank you. I hope things are going well for you as well. Nice of you to join the stream. Alright, there we go. Now, let's see if we can suss out which trigger the food trigger is. Because that will rule out the... it's not that one. Rule out our water issue. Oh, frame rate. I have to spread some of you fellas out around the farm, I think. Wonder if there's some issues with this. I can't seem to get a trigger for this either. Nothing pops up there. I'm pretty sure we're right that that's going to be the water one. Alright, this is interesting. Open these gates. No, gates don't open either. Alright, Alright, what's my other option? Is getting the wheel loader and seeing if I can put any more food in there yet. Yeah. Get the wheel loader and see if we can get some in it that way. If I can't figure this out, I might have to have a bit of a play around during the week and get it sorted for next week. Just to skip time a little bit, just to get some more. There we go. So my only other solution is it's a trigger height thing. The trucks are both too high for the triggers. Nothing there for that one. Alright. Alright, well, I am going to think I'm going to have a play around with this off stream and try and figure out why these aren't working. Seems surprising that I've managed to get everything else in. Got animals in here. Doesn't belong here, does it? No. Alright, well I think that might be something I need to work on, and it might be a good place to end the stream. Give me something to come back to you all with next time as to how we've solved it. Because there certainly does not seem to be any triggers popping up for this. Alright, so I think we'll just leave that part there for now, and leave the Mack park there as well. And we're going to end up with some very hungry pigs. And along with a very hungry scorpion. Anyhow, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. It's been a lot of fun chatting to you all and meeting a few new people. Thanks everyone for your ongoing support, and especially those who've been around right since day one, right through to those of you who've just joined, just found us through the West Australia map. Rest assured there will be more videos on that. It's been too popular to ignore, so yeah. And as a man of my word, when we get to our 1 year anniversary of the channel, we'll have our first video, 14th of April. There'll be a live stream where we will have a camera. So that was it was suggested, and I said if I got to 2k subs by the 1 year anniversary, we'd add a camera. So that will be in the not too distant future. So just check on Fusion there. He looks like he's. You alright, mate? You alright? You'll be right. Anyhow, thank you everyone for watching. hope you have all had a great Friday or early Saturday, and wish you all a very wonderful weekend. And if you don't already join, if you're not already on the Discord server, do join. I'll put a link up at the end, and come and join in on some of the multiplayer fun as well. So anyhow, I'm going to go. I'm rambling. I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.